WLD, Millville, Atlantic City, a Town Square media station serving all of South Jersey.
The following program is paid for by The Locker Room with Billy Schweim. The opinions expressed are not those of Town Square Media or station advertisers.
Set! Red 83!
Welcome to the Locker Room.
Vince Papali, welcome to the Locker Room.
I can smell it already, Billy. What's happening, buddy?
Von Hayes, welcome to the Locker Room with Billy Schweim.
Yeah, hey, Billy, how you doing out there?
Rich Gannon, welcome to the Locker Room, Rich.
Thanks, guys. It's great to be with you.
Great Bob McElwee, NFL referee.
Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Craig Berube. Craig, welcome to the Locker Room.
All right, thanks, Billy.
We have the real Pat Croce in the locker room.
Let me off the bench, Coach.
And now here's your host, Billy Schweim.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome into the Locker Room with Billy Schweim and producer Alex Berardis as we get you ready for Eagles football. It's wild card weekend, and Alex, we're going to the game, brother.
I could not be more ready for an Eagles playoff game than I am today.
Oh, my God. You're all eagled up, man. You got your Kelly Green Cooper DeJean jersey on.
Got it for Christmas.
Smoking. That's a good-looking jersey, dude.
Hey, I think he's going to get it done for us today.
And what does your hat say?
Have a day. It's a golf hat.
I love it, man.
But it's Birds colors, so I got to rep it.
And I've got my Eagles, Sixers, Phillies, Flyers jersey on that P.J. Corda got us. And, of course, let's thank Mr. Negadelphia P.J. Corda because he's taking the whole locker room crew to the game today.
I've never met someone who's more
generous.
I was talking about the Flyers game. I just shook his hand. I was just like, thank you, PJ. Like, this is unreal.
So we went to the game, the Flyers game on Thursday. Unfortunately, they lost to the Toronto Maple Leafs 2-1.
We might have been a curse because how that last night's game went, the locker room boys went and mushed them.
By the way, I watched the Rams-Panthers game, and then I watched the Flyers because, you know what, I got to be honest with you. I'm just tired of this. You know, my cable bill was like $300. I'm cutting the cord, but the Prime and all these services, it just costs so much money.
To be able to watch every single game, it's costing you like over $1,000.
Yeah. So you know what? But Alex, you know what the worst part about the whole thing of being on Prime? You can't switch the channels. You can't click around.
Because I was doing the same thing you were, but when the Flyers were playing earlier in the day, I was switching back and forth between the Panthers game, going back and forth, and then I had to go over to Prime, put it on, and then it's gonna load, take like 10 seconds.
Buffers.
Like, I gotta just tough it out. But I gotta say though, first day of the playoffs, 2 great games.
Oh my God!
Both games were high scoring, dramatics all throughout the game. It was great. The
Rams beat the Panthers in a high scoring game, but a very entertaining game, and a game, frankly, that I can't believe was so close. Because Alex, I interviewed Bryce Young when he was at the Maxwell Awards in Atlantic City, and when I stood next to him, I could not believe that he was an NFL player, and he won the Heisman Trophy. He's like 5'9", 160, soaking wet.
Panthers, I thought they were going to cover, which they did. I didn't think it was going to be that. I didn't think they were going to be winning that.
My buddy took the Rams -10.
Yeah, I thought they were going to cover.
I didn't play that game. I stayed away from it.
I was just baffled at. I thought they were going to win it. I really thought they were going to win it down the stretch, and then Parkinson, the tight end for the Rams, makes an unreal catch on the sideline for a touchdown. And then that last drive was so mismanaged. Coaching, play calling, it looked like the Eagles, honestly. They had all 3 timeouts. All they needed was a field goal, and they didn't complete 1 pass on 4 tries.
So here's the thing: Marcus Hayes wrote an article in the Philadelphia Inquirer, front page of the sports page. I still get papers. You guys don't, but I also have it online. But I bought the papers. I like it in my hand. I like to see what I'm doing.
You don't like the
I know online's okay, but I like the news. But I'm an old school guy, right? But he writes an article. What if the OC Petula? What if it's not his fault that the offense is so bad? But I'll tell you what: if they come out today and play like they're capable of playing, everything that Petula did in the regular season could be forgotten.
I was going to ask you, I thought about this question coming into the studio today. You're all about the aesthetically pleasing wins.
Right. Well, I don't care about that in the playoffs. I just want to win in the playoffs.
That was my all right.
Yeah, no. I'm talking about that. That's the regular season.
Okay.
Yeah. And we're going to open up the text board at 609-403-0973. I want a prediction for today's game. Give us a score. Tell us where you're from, who you are and where you're from, of course. 609-403-0973. If you're going to the game, if you're not, I know Jeff from Ocean City's going to the game. He sent me a text. He said he wants to see the locker room crew. We're going to be there. Dave Klemick, Alex Berardis, Nicky Earnshaw, me, my brother. He was going to go, but he's away. He's working. He's a pilot.
I believe Josh Henning's coming.
Josh is going. Yeah, so the whole locker room crew's going. I'm pumped up, Alex.
I mean, I've never been to an Eagles playoff game.
You haven't?
So it's the last. I've been to Phillies, Sixers, Flyers. Eagles are the last one I got to check off, and we're doing it today.
Well, I got to tell you, there's nothing. I've been to one. I went to the Super Bowl in 2004 when they lost to the Patriots, but I've also been to a couple NFC Championship games. But the best game I've ever attended for the Eagles was when they went to the first Super Bowl or their second Super Bowl in 2004, 2004.
The Patriots won.
The Patriots, when they beat the Atlanta Falcons. And I'm telling you, Alex, if they win today, okay, and the enthusiasm in that stadium is nothing like you'll ever experience. It's unbelievable. I told Nick, when they won and went to the Super Bowl, you're hugging, you're crying, you're emotional, you're hugging and high-fiving complete strangers. It makes the whole experience. There's nothing like playoff football at Lincoln Financial Field.
I've been to countless Penn State whiteout games, been to so many Penn State games, but I've always said, and I've never even been to a playoff game, I'll take an Eagles football game rather than a Penn State football game 10 times out of 10.
And we're broadcasting live on my YouTube channel and the X platform at Locker Room 973 or the lockerroomwithbillyschweim.com. You can go there, check us out. We got a great show lined up today. Leading us off, we'll talk with Scott. We'll get the keys to the game with Fox 29 News sports anchor Scott Grayson. We'll get his keys to the game. And then at the top of at 11 o'clock, we'll talk with Mr. Negadelphia P.J. Corda, who sent in the crew to the game. We're like so pumped up and thankful that he's down in Florida. He's not even going to the game. He had to get down to Florida, but he's super pumped for us. And then at the bottom of the second hour, we'll talk with my fantasy football guru Brian Hartley, brought to you by Charlie's Bar. Mr. Negadelphia is brought to you by the Vassar Pool Service. So we got a complete show today, Alex.
Yeah, we already got our first prediction here on the text board.
Yeah, read it, baby.
We got Mike from Wildwood. 24-16 Burrs.
24-16. Let me write this down on my paper. 24-16.
Mike from Wildwood.
Mike from Wildwood.
They make us sweat, but we get the win.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to write all my predictions down, and whoever gets the closest, I'm going to get him a T-shirt from Pro Image Sports and Fan Treasures.
All right.
How about that next week?
Little incentive.
Yeah, little incentive. So Mike from where?
Wildwood.
Okay, Mike from Wildwood. And what did he say?
Eagles 24-16.
24-16. 609-403-0973. Now let's real quick. Bryce Young, he was 21 of 40. He threw one interception. His quarterback rating wasn't that great. And Stafford was 24 of 42 for 304 yards. He had a 93 passer rating, 3 touchdowns and an interception. I can't believe that I can't believe that the Carolina Panthers put up that fight, man.
I said it beforehand. I forget if I said it on here, if I was just talking with somebody, but I would have rather faced the Packers than I would have had to face the Panthers. I don't think the Panthers could have won the whole thing. Obviously, they lost. But I feel like they're one of those teams that they could just ruin anyone's season on just any given. Like, they almost did it yesterday to the Rams. They're one of those weird teams where I don't think they can beat a lot of teams. Right. But, like, they get hot on a certain day, they could take out any team.
All right, so we got 2 great games today, right? We got we have the Eagles at 4:30. Who's the 1 o'clock game today?
I gotta imagine it's got to be the Bills and
Bills
and Jags
and Jaguars today. Yeah. So we got a great day of football. Of course, we'll talk a little Flyers a little bit later on. What we're gonna concentrate on the Eagles today because why not? And now you know what I got. You know the 49ers. They're all banged up, Alex.
That's what they had to play their starters week 18 to try to get that 1 seed, and I think they just got banged up too much, and they were already banged up to begin with.
I think their 2 biggest losses are the 2 linebackers, right? Fred Warner and Tatum Bethune.
Yeah, Bethune got knocked out in that Week 18 game, and Fred Warner is one of the best linebackers in the league. Like, they're playing Eric Kendricks and Kaiser White. today.
Trent Williams is questionable today. Defensive end Keon White, he's questionable. They got a lot of injuries. Here's the thing is the Eagles sat all their starters last week, right? It was like a bye week in effect, and they're healthy. They got 20 of 21 starters playing tomorrow or tonight.
Fresh and ready to go.
Fresh and ready to go, like us. You ready to go?
Get our 3-point
I'm pumped up.
stance.
Can you tell them I'm pumped up?
Oh, yeah.
Because, listen, I was a season ticket holder with Scott Simpson for many years. We used to, I just loved going to the games and being in the stands because you're like the 12th man. And I think playing in front of your home crowd, you definitely have an advantage. And you're going to see it today. You're going to witness it today, Alex Berardis.
I'm going to be it today.
I know. You're going to be the 12th man, Alex.
Yeah.
All right, 609-403-0973 is the text board. Give us your prediction and your score. Who's ever the closest, I'm going to write all the predictions down, and we'll get you a T-shirt courtesy of Pro Image Sports and Fan Treasures next week, an Eagles T-shirt. The first hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. Surety is an industry-wide leader with a team of experts that will help you through the entire process, from contract signing to closing for the shortest center city and every place in between. Surety Title is there for you with over 20 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900. Give Chris Mooney a call in the Ocean City office at 609-399-1227. Now, I want to tell you about McCann Appraisers. For all your real estate appraisal needs, call John A. McCann and Associates, 609-263-7422. Whether for commercial or residential properties, for estate, tax, financial planning, divorce financing, and more, the professionals at John A. McCann and Associates are licensed and ready to assist you. Give them a call anytime, 609-263-7422. All right, when we return, we'll continue with our Eagles pregame show right here on 97.3 ESPN.
The wait is over.
Touchdown!
The quest for the Lombardi returns to South Philly. It's the wild card round as the number 3 seeded Eagles host the 6 seeded San Francisco 49ers at the Link. Don't miss a single snap with the legends, Merrill Reese and Mike Quick, calling all the exciting playoff action.
Here comes the rush. They've got him!
Coverage begins later today with the pregame at 3 p.m., followed by kickoff at 4:30. The playoffs live here. 97.3 ESPN, South Jersey's Eagles playoff station.
Ocean City's real estate market is red hot, and you need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Grimes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Grimes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, condominiums, and duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects or investment opportunities. Mark Grimes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now, 609-425-2042, or check out his website at grimes.com.
Hi, this is former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver David Klemick. Are you looking for the ultimate spot to go catch the big game? Bulldog Sports Bar and Grill in Galloway Township is your home for great food, cold drinks, and non-stop sports action. Whether it's an NFL, MLB, NBA, or NHL game, they've got all the action on their big screen TVs, plus one in every booth. Sink your teeth into their famous wings, juicy burgers, thin crust pizza, and signature stromboli. Thirsty? They've got ice cold beers on tap and handcrafted cocktails that keep you refreshed. So bring your crew, grab a seat, and feel the energy at Bulldog Sports Bar and Grill in Galloway Township. It's where sports fans go to win. Tell them Dave Klemick sent you.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical, they're number one.
Stop your grinding with Brooks Night Guard.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. I ended up going to a dentist, and he wants to charge over $600 for a night guard. That's when I found the Brooks Night Guard. You mold it at home to the top or bottom teeth Other mouth guards go all the way to the back, which allows the back teeth to touch. This is where most of the grinding and clenching occurs. The Brux Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brux Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Order your Brux Night Guard today and get 10% off plus free shipping. Go to bruxnightguard.com and enter the code BRUX91. That's BRUX91.
Stop your grinding with Brux Night Guard.
Want to make 2026 your year of adventure? Book that trip and learn a new language with Babbel. Go ahead, make a resolution you can stick to. Now is the time. Babbel's New Year sale is here. Unlock all of the languages on Babbel with a lifetime subscription for 65% off. Turn your daydream into a destination this year with Babbel. Get Babbel's lifetime access for less at Babbel.com. That's Babbel.com. Babbel.com.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
On the road to victory, fight, Eagles, fight. Score a touchdown, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em low, hit 'em high, and watch our Eagles fly. Fly, Eagles, fly. On the road to victory. EAGLES, Eagles. I can feel the passion, and we're starting to get a lot of text messages giving us predictions. Alex, read them off.
We got a lot going on right now. I got to find where I was at. We got so many going on. We got Jeffy P. from Summers Point, 31-10 Birds. Eagles defense dominates. Hurts makes no mistakes. Barkley rushes for over 100 yards.
Nice. I like that prediction.
Got Jim Brown.
Jim Brown.
Jim Brown sexing in.
30 dozen.
From Mays Landing. Eagles 24, San Fran 21.
Nice.
A little closer game.
All right.
Mike Lewis. This is the best one.
We got a lot of Mikes, don't we?
Mike from Lewis, Delaware. I think I pronounced that right.
Lewis, Delaware, probably.
That too. Eagles blow them out today, 32-10. Go Birds.
I can see that happening, Alex.
Honestly,
I can see that happening.
As long as the Eagles win, anything's possible today.
All right, read a couple more. Jeff or George? What about George?
27-21, Eagles. George from Galloway. I think that.
All right. Okay. We got. So listen.
That's about it for now.
Here's the thing. You know, the 49ers are banged up, but you can't take them lightly.
Jeff from OC's coming in at the last second.
Okay.
I'm going Eagles 21, San Fran 20.
Eagles 21, San Francisco 20. So.
And he gives his section number he's sitting in, but I'm not gonna.
No, I know.
I'm not gonna dox George.
You know, he's a basketball referee, and I do the announcing at Haddon Township. I announced the Haddon Township boys basketball game, and all of a sudden I see him on the court with the stripes on. I'm like, no way!
I gotta say, I was listening to the show yesterday, coming into the studio. The Metro Atlantic tournament.
That's unbelievable!
I gotta get tickets for that.
Go to their website, man. Got to check it out.
I'm gonna be there a few of those days.
You should see. There's a laundry list of guys that played in that tournament that are in the NBA.
Yeah, he was saying VJ Edgecombe, Cooper Flagg, Karl Anthony Towns.
That's just tip of the iceberg.
It's a who's list has played in this tournament before.
All right, the Eagles. They got their work cut out for them. A lot of people think that the Eagles' offense was playing possum. I don't. But here's what I do. Here's what I do hope. I hope that Jalen Hurts. Not that he was playing possum, but maybe they were doing things that they were trying things, or you know what I mean. Not showing it, not playing not showing everything, but
not showing their cards.
Not showing all their cards. But he wasn't running. He wasn't himself. You know what I mean? He was trying to be. I want him to run, take advantage of what the defense gives him. You're playing against a team that's banged up. Josh Huff is on that team, and the 49ers they've only had 20 sacks all season long. They're the last in the league.
So the whole argument for Jalen Hurts all year was he was saying, him or the coaching staff, someone was just saying that they don't want him to be hurt, they want him to be healthy, and I think that's got to have something to do with why they weren't running the ball, because it's clear when they did run with Hurts, the offense looked so much better. So now it's playoff time. Now is where you got to put all your cards on the table. You're saying, I'm going out swinging, and the Eagles swinging is Jalen Hurts rushing the football. That's how you win games. That's how this team.
But if Jalen Hurts takes advantage of what the defense gives him and does run, that will open up for Saquon Barkley, and it'll open up the passing game.
Opens up the play action, the
Everything.
RPO, that's what hasn't made sense with this whole offense all year long. Is you have something that's been so effective for you for years now. It hasn't like it's been one and done it. This is Jalen's game, and it's what's made him the quarterback he is. I don't know why we went away from it. I think today's a big test.
Put up or shut up today, right?
Put up or shut up.
Put up or shut up. By the way, I just got a text from a buddy of mine, a good buddy of mine, Chris Webb. He said, birds by a million. He sends me the emoji with the tongue hanging out.
Yeah.
But Chris is listening, and he's a big Birds fan, and he's got something brewing. And I'm not going to tell you now, but there's a new sports bar going to be opening up soon, and I'll tell you all about it down the road. But everybody's on board, and I can feel it. Being a veteran of many playoff games, I feel good about this game. I really do, Alex. I think this team, I look at the team stats, and we'll get the keys to the game with Fox 29 News sports anchor Scott Grayson at the bottom of the hour, brought to you by Bltz's Market. But just look at the rankings. The 49ers rank 20th in total team defense. We rank 13th, okay? They give up 21.8 points a game. We give up 19. Now, our offense, we're not scoring as many points. Like last year, we averaged 22.3 points. It's down 4.9 points per game this year. But I think they're going to turn it around in the playoffs. I really believe it. I feel it. They're healthy.
Yeah. The offense just has to play, 25% better than what they have been putting out for this team.
You know what the key to this game is before Scott Grayson gets on? First down. They got to stop. They have to get positive yards, and when I mean that, like at least 3.8 yards on first down.
Yeah, not rushing the ball, getting stuffed at the line of scrimmage.
No, but I do want them to. We need the running game to be effective.
No, yeah, it's just got to get more than to the line of scrimmage.
Right. I want them. They need to get at least 3.8 yards per carry. And I want to see him positive yards at first. They got to play ahead of the sticks.
And we got to see if Nick Sirianni was right, sitting his boys, letting everybody rest up. We're getting Lane Johnson back. That O-line better be ready to go today.
Cam Jurgens and Dickerson have not been playing well this year. Neither is Milata, the whole offensive line. They know it. And if they are true competitors and they want to win, because they know what it takes to win. They won the Super Bowl last year. Right? They got to put it together today. This is where I think experience, and Dave Clement can talk to this, but when you have experience and you've been to these situations, not that the 49ers haven't, but we won it all last year. By the way, Alex, do you know the last Philadelphia team to win back-to-back championships?
Philadelphia Flyers.
Yeah, you heard me yesterday, didn't you?
No, I just know that.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
1973, 74, 74, 75.
Might have been a while ago, but it still happened.
I was in 6th grade.
Oh, Lord, that was a while ago.
Guess what? I went to the parade, too. I skipped school.
I want to go. I missed the first Eagles parade, and I'm
You didn't go to the parade last year?
No, so mad about it.
Man.
No, last year I did. I'm saying the first one. The first Eagles
the first
one I didn't go
yeah.
to. Last year I was there. I got on the Rocky Step somehow on the stage. It was great. It was a crazy day.
609-403-0973 is the text board. Give us your prediction for today's score. Whoever, I'm going to write all these numbers down with a name. Give us your name and where you're from, because who's ever the closest, I'm going to get a T-shirt from Pro Image Sports and Fan Treasures, Johnny DeMaria. He will hook you up with that. Pro Image Sports and Fan Treasures. There is a store on the boardwalk, but they're closed for the winter for a couple months. I think they'll reopen in March. But you can always go to one of their. You can go online. But I'll pick up the shirt. You can pick it up at the studio, or I will make arrangements to get you the shirt. I'll get you a T-shirt.
We got two more here.
Okay.
My prediction for the 49ers-Eagles game, my prediction is 28-17 49ers.
28-17 49ers?
McCaffrey with at least one touchdown. Justin from Millville.
28 what?
17.
Who was that, Justin?
From Millville.
Wow, Justin. He's probably. I wonder if he's a 49ers fan.
I sure hope so.
Listen, man. If you look at the stats, Brock Purdy didn't play the whole season.
No, and
he only had 2,167 yards passing, 20th in the league. Hurts had 3,224. He played 16 games.
And then we had two there. So then we got Goody from Galloway.
Goody.
28-24 Eagles. Devontae Smith with the go-ahead TD under 3 minutes left in the game.
I can't believe Justin picked the 49ers. He's like the guy from Schoolhouse Rock. Hooray, I'm for the other team. No, look, and I understand. Listen, when I see, like, when I get my predictions during the course of the season, and I see that everybody say the game is like, you're not 100% sure, and you see everybody loading up on the Eagles. I always like to play devil's advocate, but not in the playoffs.
No,
not today.
Especially like. I think
you have to be all, Alex, you have to be all in emotionally. You have to give it all. When do we walk up to the stadium? Oh, my gosh, you're going to feel the enthusiasm.
The energy.
The energy.
Link. No, I also think we should win this game. It's not even me just talking as a Eagles fan. I'm talking like as a football fan. Eagles should win this game. Like, in our home stadium, we're rested. They're not. We're a better team than they are. This should be an Eagles win.
I got to tell you, man, the fan, the 12th man is very important. Playing in front of your home team, it gives you an edge, man. It gets the guys pumped up. Look, when I talk to Talk, I'll never forget. I went to the first Flyers home game this year. There was hardly anybody in the stands. It was dead, right? First game, hockey's back. No one believed in the team. There was nothing. They had no juice, he said. Not like compared to the other night when they played the Anaheim Ducks. It was like a playoff game.
Even the game
the players, Doc told me the players were pumped up.
Yeah.
Well, the Eagles are the same way. They're humans, man. You thrive off that stuff, Alex.
You got to be a robot or something if you're not getting juiced up walking into the link today. Like, I really believe that. No emotions.
By the way, guess who who texted me just right now?
Speaking of the devil?
Speaking of the devil.
Oh, wow.
Rick talking. I'll talk about it when we get to the Flyers conversation. We'll have a little Flyers talk. But we're focusing on the Eagles. I think this is for quarterback Jalen Hurts. Being the MVP of the Super Bowl, being a great when he's on a big stage, he shines. And I think this is his moment. I think put all the naysayers back, me included, for the regular season. Petula didn't. Everybody's ganging up on Petula. I get it. People are blaming Jalen Hurts and so on and so forth. They can erase all that with a big victory today.
Jalen Hurts, when the lights are brightest, that's when he plays his best.
The only thing that concerns me, like, once again, I look at statistics, and I probably shouldn't, but you look at the total team offense, the 49ers are ranked 7th, the Eagles are 24th. What do you make of that? Or is that all out the window with the playoffs?
Partially, but it depends, because if the Eagles if the offense looks the exact same that it has, there's a problem.
I wonder if Tom Jackson's going to the game. I wonder if Mark Grimes is going to the game. I know Joe Lanigan's going to the game.
Start shooting out those text messages.
Yeah, man. Start texting us at 609-403-0973. Give us your prediction and your score for the Eagles game today. And whoever's the closest, I'm writing all of them down, and I'll get you a T-shirt. Who's ever the closest will get a T-shirt from Pro Image Sports and Fan Treasures. I'll throw in a magnet, too, a locker room magnet, all right? How about that?
All right, so I got it was Jeff from Millville, not Justin.
Okay, Jeff.
And I am a 49ers fan, ride or die, baby.
Okay.
Good luck.
Well, that's fine.
But you going down, he said.
Well, how could you see? Like, that's another thing. And we got Scott Grayson coming up. It's like, how could you be a Cowboys fan living in this area?
Cowboys fan.
You can't even get everybody's excited today, but except for you. You know, not you, but I mean the person that's a Cowboys fan.
Cowboys fans aren't real people. They live.
Dave said they go to Royal Farms.
Yeah, and they live anywhere and everywhere. They're not real people. I'm like Stephen A. Smith. I love seeing the clips of them crying in the stands.
Yeah.
Just wait. Just wait, he always says. And it's true. They always find some way to tank their season.
All right, the first hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. From the shore to Center City and every place in between, Surety Title is there for you with over 20 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give Chris Mooney a call in the Ocean City office at 609-399-1227. Now, La Scala's Beach House is closed for a couple months for the winter. They're closing down. But guess what? You can go to the Ocean Casino where when you're inside the Ocean Casino, you're already winning. especially at La Scala's. They got handcrafted Italian classics, fresh seafood, and signature cocktails. All steps away from all the action. Dinner before the show, late night bites after a big win. La Scala's delivers every single time. Go to lascalasbeachhouse.com. Let's eat. When we return, we'll talk with Scott Grayson from Fox 29 News. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim and Alex Berardis right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Hey, it's Mike Gill. Join the Sports Bash every Monday live at the Fanatic Sportsbook in the gallery at Ocean Casino Resort. Get your game on with the elevated bar and lounge, 12 slot machines, blackjack, roulette, and a dedicated area with 4 betting windows and 11 kiosks. The ultimate sportsbook experience. Go where fans become fanatics. The Fanatic Sportsbook in the gallery at Ocean Casino Resort. And join the Sports Bash live from 2 to 6 with me, Mike Gill, every Monday.
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the guarantee, those satisfaction savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to Train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenigan, owner of Lenigan Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call us today for your free train system quote at 609-399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Call Lenigan, again and again. Call Lenigan, again and again.
Hi, this is Billy Schwein. If you're injured or if life takes an unexpected turn, you need a team that'll fight for you. At McMonagle, Perry, McHugh, Meshack, and Davis, you'll get battle-tested trial lawyers with decades of experience standing up for justice. Whether it's personal injury, criminal defense, or complex civil litigation, when everything is on the line, you want attorneys with experience and a reputation as one of the most successful firms in the United States. Call McMonagle, Perry, McHugh, Meshack, and Davis, 215-981-0999, or online at mpmpc.com.
Hi, this is ex-Philadelphia Eagles tight end Ken Dunnick, and I'm the current publisher of Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine, and I'm asking you to become a Camden County police officer and help make our city a better place to live. The Camden County Police Department is now hiring for sworn officers who are going to make a difference in our community. The first year's salary for the position is $51,000. So join the effort today to be part of something bigger than yourself. Visit CamdenCountyPD.org to apply online. That's CamdenCountyPD.org. Thank you.
Tired of hearing scary radio ads about the IRS? Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000 or $500,000, we have a solution. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS with zero risk to you. If we can't reduce your tax debt, then you pay nothing. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with a BBB. End your tax nightmare today by visiting TRA.com or call 800-339-7417. That's 800-339-7417.
Go to get your game on at the Fanatic Sportsbook in the gallery at Ocean Casino Resort. Cheers your favorite drinks while cheering on your favorite team. Go for the sports scene and go for the endless screens. Go where fans become fanatics at the Fanatic Sportsbook in the gallery. Go to Ocean Casino Resort. Go for the win. For more information, visit theoceanac.com. Must be 21 or older to wager or consume alcohol. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live. It's 10:34 in the morning. We got the countdown on as we're getting ready for Eagles football, and we're going to get the keys to the game with Fox 29 News sports anchor Scott Grayson, brought to you by Bltiz Market in Ocean City, located at 21st and Asbury Avenue. Try their famous breakfast sandwiches, hoagies, gourmet burgers, and vegetarian options. Online ordering is available at blitzesmarkets.com or give them a call at 609-399-9983. Start your day off with Blitz's freshly squeezed orange juice. Mention the Locker Room. Get $1 off their 12 ounces of liquid sunshine. Let's go to the sports hotline and welcome in our good friend from Fox 29 News, Scott Grayson. Good morning, Grayson.
Good morning, gentlemen. How are we doing today?
Can you tell that I'm a little pumped up today, Scott?
You know what? And Billy, you don't sound as scared today.
I'm not scared. I got my ears pinned back. I'm in a 3-point stance, Grayson, and I'm ready to go, baby.
I love it. I love it. If
All right,
Billy's
Scott.
feeling pretty good, then it is supposed to be a decent matchup.
You know what? But I'll tell you, the only thing that scares me is how about the way the Panthers and the Packers played last night. I mean, like that does throw a little caution to the wind, but I just don't think so in this game today for the simple reason that the 49ers are banged up. We all know about that. Josh Huff that they got from the Eagles isn't playing well. They only have 20 sacks. I think on defense they play like a wide 9, so they don't have anybody over center. And I just think with the rest, everybody's healthy coming into this game, Scott. I just think our offense is going to fire on all cylinders. I don't know why I feel this way. It's just something innate in me. I think we're in for a nice game today.
Well, I have found myself as the season has gone on subscribing to the theory that there's things in this offense that they decided to withhold, that they didn't open up and use. And I don't know that we're going to see all that today. I think they're still going to try to. But what I do think, if you said to me, compare or what should I look for today that might be different than what we've seen out of this offense in the past, I think you're going to see Jalen carry it a little bit more. For some of the reasons you talked about, I think they're going to look to run a little bit more. I think there's definitely some, because, the Niners, as you said, are banged up. They're banged up at linebacker badly. I mean, there's a chance to potentially not only get past that first line, get into the second line. And frankly, when you look at where the Eagles' weakest offensive lineman has been, and I understand part of it is due to health and a sore back, but I think Cam Jurgens just has not really been playing anywhere near where he did a year ago. And so if they're not going to pressure him up the middle as much, I think you have an opportunity with the other guys to really create some advantages in the run game, and with Jalen carrying it as well. So, I'm with you. I'm feeling pretty confident about this matchup today. And I think, Billy, one of the big things too, and look at the Packers. I think the Packers lost that. They blew that game last night. But they had it. And why did they come out playing better? I really put a lot of stock in the rest versus playing to win last week. The Eagles come in rested with their starters. The Niners had to play to try to get the 1 seed. How disappointing. You went from being able to play all the way up, including the Super Bowl in your own building, and now you had to get on a plane to come to Philadelphia all the way across the country. So I think there's, if you can get on them early, I think there's an opportunity to get them doubting themselves.
And that's key what you just said. I said this yesterday in the program. If they can jump on the 49ers early, can you imagine the crowd? And in the back of the mind of the 49ers, last time they came to the town for the playoffs, we knocked out, 2 quarterbacks out or whatever. And they were complaining that they didn't have their quarterbacks and they were belly aching about all that stuff. That's got to be in the back of their mind.
And not only that, it's in the back of Mike Shanahan's mind, too, with Vic Fangio. Mike Shanahan has struggled with his offense against Vic Fangio. No matter where Vic has been, Vic has done a good job with his offenses in limiting the damage. And that's another reason I feel pretty confident coming into this game. I like the matchup. I like the fact the Niners are banged up. I also like the past, the history that's there. I mean, you have an opportunity to have Brock Purdy seeing ghosts.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think there's an opportunity to get in his face early and maybe make that happen.
Grayson, the 49ers only have 20 sacks all year long. The Eagles have 42. Now, we're 13th in the league, which isn't that great if you look at the whole totality of it. But nevertheless, 20 to 42, that's unbelievable. That's a big disparity.
It is. And here's the one way that I think people need to view the Eagles' defense. When you look at stats like that, you see where they are.
Right.
You got to stop and say, okay, but this was a different defense in the second half of the season. And I think when you stop and you look at what this defense has been, in the first half, I was ripping Adoree Jackson a lot. He has played so much better. He's gotten more comfortable in the offense, or in the defense, sorry. I think the pressure has been better since they got Jalen Phillips. Jalen Carter, we saw one game post-surgery. Love what I saw. Looking forward to seeing him after a week of rest as well. Jordan Davis has been playing out of his mind this year. Nakobe Dean's coming back. And let's talk about matchups. Christian McCaffrey's their best player, no doubt. Why has Christian McCaffrey been so effective this year? It's as a receiver. Well, I got a guy in Nakobe Dean who can keep up with him speed-wise. So I'm not afraid of McCaffrey in the passing game. George Kittle, Cooper DeJean's as physical as they come at the nickel. Zach Bond can kind of be physical with him too. I think they're going to be able to take Kittle out of the game. So how are the Niners going to beat the Eagles? It's only if the Eagles beat them.
Turnovers.
Well,
what you always say. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of that could, like, if the Eagles play up to their capability, the only thing they'll beat them is they turn the ball over, which is always one of your keys.
Yeah, and of course that's going to be a big one today, because not only just not turning it over, but I think there's an opportunity to take it away today.
Yeah.
I think you can get Brock Purdy, like we said, about seeing ghosts, get him off his timing, throwing the ball when he doesn't feel entirely confident about letting it go, get in his face, maybe get a strip sack. I think there's an opportunity for that to happen today. And you talked about the crowd. It does matter. It does matter being home today. These guys are going to be juiced up all day, coming in at a 4:30. It's perfect. It's perfect.
They're drinking that. They're going to drink that juice.
Yes.
So, Scott, you mentioned the importance of the rest. Now, a guy we haven't seen for a while, our left tackle, Lane Johnson. What percent is he going to be at today? Like, because if he's in, that's a huge boost. One, to morale, but two, it's just like better play. So, like, what percent is he at coming into today's game?
Yeah, he's an interesting one, right? I've been looking forward to his return. They did not put him on IR, meaning they thought within 4 weeks, by that fourth week, they would be able to use him. It has been 6 weeks, I believe, since then. He has not been out on the field. Now, last week, I think the expectation was he was potentially able to play, but they were resting everyone, so they gave him another week, which I agreed with if you're resting the other starters. But then you go through the week of practice, and everybody's kind of thinking, okay, he's doing good. And you see some of these reports the last couple of days. Is he going to play? Is he not going to play? Listen, I've talked to Lane Johnson enough to know he would have to have his foot hanging off of his ankle.
I love it.
To really not be able to go in a playoff game. And I think he's been chomping at the bit to get out there. Now, he's one to watch in pregame warmups. Those of you out there, I would recommend, keep an eye on social media. You're going to see things about his warmups. The people who are really good at doing this will be watching him warm up and relaying those messages, what it looks like. I'm sure the Niners are going to be watching his warmups. And we're going to find out in the first 2 series what Lane Johnson has. I don't expect him to be 100%. But give me an 80% Lane Johnson, and I'm going to battle with him. And I think that's what they're going to look to do. I think they'll look to try to, not put too much on him in this first game, and it would be very advantageous to potentially get up big on the Niners if they could, to get guys out of the game in the fourth quarter. I'm not saying I think that's going to happen, but obviously he's one of the guys you want to get out if you can.
We're talking with Fox 29 News sports anchor Scott Grayson. He's with the keys of the game, brought to you by Bltiz Market. Scott, are you wearing green?
I do.
Do I see green on you?
Green on. Are you
going to
be wear gold today?
Well, wait a minute. Are you going to be in the press box? Are you going down there?
No, I'm not going to be down there today.
You'll be in the studio?
Following everything from back.
Yeah, because in the press box, you got to be professional. You can't show any affiliate. You can't get all excited, which I understand, but I don't. It's tough. I'll never forget sitting in a Phillies game, and I think somebody hit a home run. I went, yo! You know what I mean? I kind of put my hands on the.
Have you ever gotten warned, Billy?
Plenty of times. Matter of fact, you remember Chuck Betson, right? You remember Chuck Betson, the Betson connection? He brought me to the press box. This is back at the vet. And I was up in the press box, and somebody hit a home run. I went nuts. I got kicked out. That was before I was on the radio. That way before. But you can't listen. I don't know if you can feel, but I'm pumped up. And like I told Alex, because this is his first. We're all going. The whole locker room crew's going, courtesy of Mr. Negadelphia P.J. Corda. We're all going to be there. We're sitting in a club box. But I'll never forget walking in. What?
My invite.
I had nothing to do with it. Well, Grayson, no, I knew you were busy. Look, ready for this, Scott, though? I'll never forget one of the best memories I ever had was when we beat the Atlanta Falcons in the NFC Championship game. Freezing cold. I believe it was New Year's Eve.
Julio Jones.
It was snow all over the place. It was freezing cold. But walking into that stadium, Scott, you could feel the juice. And then I told him after they won, high-fiving, hugging, complete strangers. It was total pandemonium. And I just feel like I'm so excited today. I just hope we can repeat that feeling, at least for these young guys.
Listen, for anybody going today, whether you've been to a regular season game or not, it is different. You feel it. Just sitting in the press box in playoff games in the past, the stadium does start to shake in a way.
Yeah, it does. It really does, man.
That it does not in a regular season game. And again, with a 4:30 kickoff, everybody's had plenty of time to get amped up, get excited. They know what the situation is. You win, you go to Chicago, right?
Yep.
It's all laid out for you so that there's no home playoff game next week. So go out, leave it all out there as a fan, have fun, cheer your team on. This team's got to do better offensively. But I think, when you're there, there's something palpable that you don't feel through the TV screen.
No.
So definitely, anybody going today, have a blast, be a part of the atmosphere, make it tough on the Niners offense to hear, and get them uncomfortable.
All right, now it's time for your 3 keys to the game for a big Eagles victory today, Scott Grayson.
Well, turnovers obviously has been and always will be my number one. I think the stats continue to show that with Jalen Hurts, that's one of the biggest keys. They cannot turn it over. The only way that I think they lose this game is to beat themselves. One way to beat yourself is to turn it over. At the same token, like I said earlier, I think there's going to be some opportunities for some takeaways. Give your offense a short field. Make life easier on them as well. Number 2, we talked about it before a little bit as well. I think you've got to get in Brock Purdy's face early and often. Make him nervous back there. Get him out of the pocket. Get him uncomfortable as soon as possible. I think we're going to see some things from Vic Fangio out of the playbook that we haven't seen. I mean, Jalen Phillips, I have not seen do one stunt since he's been here. Just do it once. You're going to throw the Niners completely off guard. Jalen Carter, be a beast, right? So get to Brock Purdy, make him nervous. And I think the third thing as well, I just think you got to limit the damage that Christian McCaffrey will do. Is he going to get some of his yards? Yes, he will. Just don't let him have those big, explosive 20-plus yard plays. And if they can do that, I think that this Niners offense is going to struggle. So that's where I see the keys today, and I like the Eagles' opportunity to do all those 3 things.
All right, now it's for the much-anticipated Scott Grayson prediction.
Man, I'm picking the Eagles today. Let's go. 27-17. I think the Eagles win by 10.
I like that. That's a good score. 27-17, Scott Grayson. I got to tell you, man, I just think that if you get on them early with the crowd, the home crowd, like you just alluded to, I just think that they're ripe. The 49ers are ripe for a loss, and I think the Eagles can put it together today for a big win. Scott Grayson, as always, we appreciate you. Hey, listen, I'm superstitious. The last couple of years we've had you on, and this team's been pretty good, so we're going to keep at it.
Yeah, I'll take all the credit.
Yeah. All right, Scott, we'll watch you tonight on 29, Fox 29, and let's go Birds.
All right, you got it. Have fun, guys.
All right, there's Scott Grayson. We get the keys to the game with Scott Grayson. He's a sports anchor from Fox 29 News, brought to you by Bltiz Market in Ocean City, located at 21st and Asbury Avenue. Try their famous breakfast sandwiches, hoagies, gourmet burgers, and vegetarian options. Online ordering is available at blitzesmarkets.com or give them a call at 609-399-9983. Start your day off with Blitz's freshly squeezed orange juice. Mention the locker room and get $1 off their 12 ounces of liquid sunshine. How about that, Alex?
Those keys to the game were great. I obviously, the turnovers, but I really agree with that last one.
By the way, the Eagles are a +6 in turnover differential. You know what the 49ers are? They're a -4. No, they're a -6.
Let's make it even worse.
-6.
Let's make those numbers even bigger.
Jump on them.
But I think if you shut down Christian McCaffrey today, I'll let someone else beat.
Is Brandon Ayuk playing? Do we know about him?
No, I don't think he's ever going to be a 49er again.
Trent Williams is questionable. Their offensive line's banged up too.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Both of our Hall of Fame tackles are questionable, not 100%. So it's going to be interesting to see who wins the battle up front.
All right, I'm pumped up, man. I'm just pumped up. The first hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. From the shore to Center City and every place in between, Surety Title, they're there for you with over 20 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give Chris Mooney a call in the Ocean City office, 609-399-1227. Now, just about everybody in our area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that is run by ex-Philadelphia tight end Ken Dunnick. But were you aware of their private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month, they hold private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey that attract over 200 top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and see it's a fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or give them a call at 856-912-4007 for more information. When we return, we'll wrap up hour number 1. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim and Alex Berardis right here on 97.3 ESPN.
The wait is over.
Touchdown!
The quest for the Lombardi returns to South Philly. It's the wild card round as the number 3 seeded Eagles host the 6 seeded San Francisco 49ers at the Link. Don't miss a single snap with the legends, Merrill Reese and Mike Quick, calling all the exciting playoff action.
Here comes the worst. They've got him!
Coverage begins later today with the pregame at 3 p.m., followed by kickoff at 4:30. The playoffs live here. 97.3 ESPN, South Jersey's Eagles playoff station.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical, they're number 1.
Hi there, this is the Negadelphian from the Locker Room, and I might be negative about our Philly sports teams, but one thing I'm positive about is Elisa's shoes. Are you looking for the perfect pair of shoes? Then step into Elisa's shoe store on Asbury Avenue, Ocean City, New Jersey, where style meets comfort. From trendy sandals or everyday sneakers or an elegant heels for a night out, they've got it all. Their friendly team is there to help you find the perfect fit, no matter what the occasion. That's Elisa's Shoes at Asbury Avenue, Ocean City, New Jersey. Go to elisashoes.com or call 609-391-8859. Tell them the boys from the Locker Room sent you.
Every year, hundreds of children suffer from unintentional injuries or death due to unsecured guns. Camden County and Moms Demand Action South Jersey are asking for your help to reduce gun violence by spreading the Be Smart message.
Store guns unloaded, locked, and separate from ammunition. And talk to other parents about secure gun storage.
It's up to us to prevent these tragedies and save lives. Visit CamdenCounty.com/BeSmart to learn how we can stop gun accidents and deaths together.
By texting 64,000, you agree to receive recurring automated marketing messages from IQ Bar. Message and data rates may apply. No purchase required. Terms apply. Available at eatiqbar.com/policy/terms of service.
I've got good news and bad news. Here's the bad news. Most protein bars are packed with sugar and unpronounceable ingredients. The good news? There's a better option. I'm Will, and I created IQ Bar plant protein bars to empower doers like you with clean, delicious, low-sugar brain and body fuel. IQ bars are packed with 12 grams of protein, brain nutrients like magnesium and lion's mane, and zero weird stuff. And right now, you can get 20% off all IQ Bar products, plus free shipping. Try our delicious IQ Bar sampler pack with 7 plant protein bars, 4 hydration mixes, and 4 enhanced coffee sticks. Clean ingredients, amazing taste, and you'll love how you feel. Refuel smarter, hydrate harder, caffeinate larger with IQ Bar.
Now you can get 20% off all IQ Bar products, plus free shipping when you text IQ Bar to 64,000. Text IQ Bar to 64,000 to get your 20% off. That's IQ Bar to 64,000.
The 2026 Air Force Reserve MAC Basketball Championships are returning to Atlantic City's iconic Jim Whalen Boardwalk Hall for the 7th consecutive year. March 5th through 10th, featuring the conference's top 10 men's and women's teams. The tournament is fun for the family, featuring a band jam, Spirit Squad showcase, and mascot game. Don't miss your chance to be a part of the action to see who will cut down the nets and earn a spot in the big dance. Visit maxsports.com/basketball for more info and to purchase tickets.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
Material world. All right, we're back broadcasting live. It's now 10:53 as we got the countdown to kickoff on. Game's at 4:30. You pumped up, Alex?
Oh, come on, Billy.
Come
what
on,
kind
man.
of a question is that?
I know. Listen, your first playoff game, man. I hope it's a great experience for you and Nick. Nick's never been to a playoff game either.
Nicky
Earnshaw.
Nicky nosebleeds.
He's not in the nosebleeds today.
No.
Mr. Negadelphia got it. We're in the club box.
P.J. Corda hooked us.
Yeah. We'll thank him when he gets on. Mr. Negadelphia will be with us at 11 o'clock in a few minutes. Brought to you by the Vassar Pool Service. Stay tuned for that. Alex, we got some text messages at 609-403-0973 with the Eagles prediction for today's game. Whoever's the closest, I'm writing these numbers down. Who's ever the closest, I'm going to get him a T-shirt, an Eagles T-shirt, courtesy of Pro Image Sports and Fan Treasures. I'll give it to you next week.
All right, we got Jerry from Absecon. 30-17 Eagles.
Jerry from Absecon.
Then we got...
Hold on, 30. Yeah. What is it? 30 what?
17.
All right, I like that.
And then we got Mark from Brigantine. I'll give you a second to write it down.
Go ahead, Brig.
33-17 Birds.
I like it. You know, we got a lot of high-scoring game here. A lot of guys are picking high-scoring game.
It's all around relatively this same scores.
So you know what? I'd like to see this, Alex, because while we're doing the show, I have what I was going to predict before I came here. When I take that drive down the expensive expressway, if you don't have an easy, I'll tell you what, man, it's highway robbery. They're crushing you. You got to pay like $30 on the expressway if you don't have an easy pass. It's ridiculous.
I wonder how much money they make.
No, what about the little guy? What about the guy that doesn't make any money?
We used to be a country.
I know you can't even get anywhere.
All right, we got Artie from Brigantine. Eagles knock Purdy out of the game again.
Nice.
Birds 27, Niners 16.
Nice. I like that score. A lot of heavy scoring. So like I said, I'm formulating my opinion for yesterday after the show. We listened to people, then on my way down the expressway today. But then I'm seeing all these predictions come in. And a lot of people are predicting a high-scoring game.
Yeah. All right, we got two more here before we, wrap up the first hour. We got Big Daddy from Cincinnati.
Big Daddy from Cincinnati.
Birds 31, Niners 10.
Wow, that's a big score. All right.
All right, last one before we wrap it up here for the first hour. No name. No name on this one.
No name, then don't read it.
All right.
Because you can't
send
win.
your name.
Send your name.
Yeah, send your name with that. So then, all right, I'll get Eric. Eric from Galloway here. 33-13 Birds.
33-13 Birds. All right. 609-403-0973 is the text board. Give us your score, your prediction, and who's ever the closest, I will get an Eagles T-shirt from Pro Image Sports and Fan Treasures, courtesy of Johnny DeMaria.
They got nice stuff there.
Yeah, they do, man. Really good stuff.
Grimes walks in with his stuff all on from there.
You're all eagled up today. I like that bird. They get the old-fashioned bird on the sleeve.
Oh, yeah.
Kelly green.
All stitched, too.
Remember the guys used to wear black cleats? They look great.
Old-fashioned.
Yeah, man. Hey, on the other side, we're going to talk with Mr. Negadelphia P.J. Corda, brought to you by the Vassar Pool Service. We'll get his takes, well, not just the Eagles and all of Philly sports. I'll play the text message that Flyers head coach Rick Tocchet sent me, talking about the team's performance last night. We'll get his thoughts. And then at the bottom of the hour, we're talking to fantasy football guru Brian Hartley, brought to you by Charlie's Bar. People are heading up to the game. They're getting prepared, and we're getting you pumped up. It's the Locker Room with Billy Schwein and Alex Berardis right here on 97.3 ESPN.
The Rich Eisen Show on 97.3 ESPN. Sports, humor, pop culture, and an array of signature guests.
This is the rubber meets the road time for the Philadelphia Eagles. We are your defending Super Bowl champions. You, San Francisco, nice season you had there, but you're in our house, and show up like they did in last year's playoffs and go and start beating some teams up.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays from noon to 2 on 97.3 ESPN.
Caesars Sportsbook app is the only sportsbook app with Caesars Rewards. Bet on gridiron action, earn perks on every game, like hotel stays, bonus bets, game tickets, and more. Download the app using promo code Radio250BM and get your first bet matched as a bonus bet up to $250 whether you win or lose. Open to new users in New Jersey who are 21 or older. Minimum odds is -500. Awarded is non-withdrawable bonus bet expired 14 days after receipt. Bonus bet amount not returned for winning bets. Void where prohibited. See Caesars.com/promos for full terms. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Honey, that flu keeping you up? Did you take NyQuil Intense Flu?
Nah, I got this. Okay, I don't got this.
Yeah, you need NyQuil Intense Flu.
Undo your flu with NyQuil Intense Flu. NyQuil Intense Flu provides powerful relief of your flu symptoms so you can sleep.
You do got this.
NyQuil Intense Flu. The nighttime sniffling, aching fever. Best sleep with the flu medicine. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-923-6829 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car rental options at no additional cost. Call us for your free quick quote today. 800-923-6829. That's 800-923-6829. What do you have to lose? Call 800-923-6829. Again, 800-923-6829.
Welcome back to Winter Hack Radio, the place for clever hacks to survive the season. Icy driveway? Well, try spreading sand or birdseed to help with traction. Snowy puppy paws? Well, grab a whisk, brush it off, done. Catch COVID-19? Well, just get...
Actually, there's no hack for COVID-19. But if you test positive, prescription medications for COVID exist. Ask your doctor if they're right for you. Visit PfizerForAll.com to learn more. Sponsored by Pfizer.
It's clearance time at Bridgeton Chevrolet GMC, your destination for savings. Proudly serving South Jersey for over 50 years, we treat you like one of our own. Right now, get the 2026 GMC Sierra. Lease it for $299 a month with $35.95 down and 5,000 miles a year for 36 months. Tax and fees not included. It's clearance time, but hurry, these deals won't last. Visit 808 North Pearl Street in Bridgeton or at BridgetonChevroletGMC.com.
Se habla español. Home of the Philadelphia Eagles.
They got him again!
Sixers.
Bang! It's good! Ball game!
And Flyers.
Tipped in front of the net!
97.3 ESPN. WENJ. WENJ HD. Millville, Atlantic City. A Town Square media station serving all of South Jersey.
To the locker room.
Vince Papali, welcome to the locker room.
I can smell it already, Billy. What's happening, buddy?
Von Hayes, welcome to the locker room with Billy Schwein.
Yeah, hey, Billy, how you doing out there?
Rich Gannon, welcome to the locker room, Rich.
Thanks, guys. It's great to be with you.
Great Bob McElwee, NFL referee.
Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Craig Berube. Craig, welcome to the locker room.
All right, thanks, Billy.
We have the real Pat Croce in the locker room.
Let me off the bench, Coach.
And now here's your host, Billy Schwein.
All right, we're back in the locker room. It's 11:02 on the Eagles countdown to kickoff. I can't wait. And I got to tell you, man, Alex, listen to that opening song that I have there. Does that get you pumped up or what for football? Come on, man.
Everything's getting me juiced today.
And I'm getting emotional because everybody that I have on there, from Vince Papali when he says I can smell it already. You know what the locker room smells like, right?
Oh, yeah.
Especially a hockey locker room. There's nothing worse than a hockey locker room. But Pat Croce, I know personally, Craig Berube, and Bob McElwee, NFL referee. You know, he's ref 3 Super Bowls in 3 different decades. He lives in Ocean City.
Kind of an incredible feat.
He rides his bike on the boardwalk. He's like 89, 90 years old.
Good for him.
I love the McElwees are great people. He was like a father to me. I mean, I had my father, but he was Scott McElwee's his son. I hung out with Scott. And the stories he used to tell, man, it was so cool. And I'm blessed, man. I have those people in my life. But now we're really blessed to talk to our next guest. We have him on each and every week. It's time for our Mr. Negadelphia, sponsored by the Vassar Pool Service. Not happy with your pool, people? Call the Vassar Pool Service, 609-204-6939. They've been in business for over 30 years, covering all of South Jersey. Ask for Dragon. Tell them the boys from the locker room sent you. That's the Vassar Pool Service. Let's go to the sports hotline and welcome into the locker room Mr. Generosity, Mr. Negadelphia P.J. Corda. Good morning, P.J.
Good morning, gentlemen. What's up? I can feel the electricity all the way down here in Florida, brother.
That's right. And when Alex called you, he said, you can't be negative today.
You can't be. This is the day you can't be.
It's tough, man. The sun's shining. We got a playoff game against the San Fran 49ers. I'm excited, man. I'm pumped.
Hey, PJ, I said to Alex, I said, look, how cool is this? Alex gets hired. He works my show. And he goes to the opening Cowboys game. He goes to a Flyers game, all courtesy of you. Now he's going to his first playoff game ever at the Link. And it's all because of you, PJ. And I want to take a moment here to say thank you. Because no, hold on. You're very generous, and what you've done is I just want everybody to know how cool that is, and we appreciate this. And we went to the Flyers game Thursday night, and I wish you stayed around because I had a pass to go downstairs and meet Craig Berube. Wanted to introduce you, but I took Grimesy down, and he met Craig, and he sat in, there was 15 people waiting for him, but he talked to us the whole time. His wife Dominique was down there, but I wish you were there for that.
I know. Grimes, you sent me some pictures. I always got 100 people with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, PJ, at the Flyers game, I came up to you. I was talking to you. I was saying, what's the plan for Sunday? And you were like, I'm not going. I'm sending you guys. And I just didn't know what to say. I just shook your hand and was like, thank you. Like, I didn't know what else to say.
Well, I wanted to put the tickets in good hands that, good Philly fans that know their stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
we're
pumped
up.
But your father, listen, by the way, your full disclosure, your father, who's a great guy, he's a Dallas Cowboys fan, but we were razzing him at the Flyers game, and we were laughing, having a good time, and we appreciate the humor. And how's Kelly? I know she hit a deer, right? Or in a car?
Yeah, she hit a deer.
God, deer hit her, really?
Yeah, well, really, let me tell you, the deer got it. She was fine. You know what I mean?
Well, just hope that Kelly's okay. And, all right, PJ, no Negadelphia today. You can't be – maybe the Flyers and the Sixers. Not even the Sixers. You can't be negative about the Sixers.
I think everything's going our way, man. We got good vibes right now, All
right, let's start off with the Flyers real quick because I want to get this out of the way. I text Rick Tocchet right before the show, and I said, Tock, what did you tell your team? What did you say to your team after last night's game? Can you give me something to chew on? And he sent me back. He said the Lightning only had 4 grade A chances, and with 6 minutes left in the second period, the rest of the way, the team made self-inflicted mistakes, and they're undermanned. But the Flyers are heading in the right direction.
They are. I mean, there was a lot of scrutiny. I mean, people were blaming it on the goalie and this. Listen, man. I mean, nobody should let up that many goals. I mean, it shouldn't be like that. But we didn't play well. We made mistakes. We're going to have our games where we're not playing well. We're going to have our games where we do everything right. So,
hey, PJ, I wonder if it was they played well. They've been playing really well. They are undermanned because now they got a couple injuries to deal with. But the Eagles are taking all the publicity. They're getting all the shine. I wonder if the Flyers had a little letdown, like an Eagles letdown, maybe.
I mean, maybe a little bit, but I'll tell you what. Once we clean up, win the Super Bowl, then it'll be Fly Guy time. You know what I mean? So.
And don't forget those 76ers. I mean, come on. They've been playing really well. I think Joel Embiid, Paul George, and Maxey have all played together now, 9 of the last 8 games, 8 of the last 9 games?
The question is sustainability there. Is he going to be able to do this through the playoffs? Are they going to be able to maintain everything? If they can, we got a legit team. But, injuries have haunted the 76ers, so I don't know,
Well, that's another thing I've told Alex and even Nick, because Nick thinks they're going to go to the NBA championship game. Okay. If they play well, they can, but they got to stay healthy. You there?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
they have to play healthy. I mean, if they stay healthy.
Yeah, they do. They got to stay healthy. In order to make it. I mean, when they are healthy, we're one of the better teams for sure. You know what I mean?
All right, let's talk about our Philadelphia Eagles because it's right now 11:08. We're counting down.
He's been counting down all morning.
I'm counting down. I can't wait. Alex Berardis is going to come up to my house. We're going to ride over. You got me a parking pass and everything.
Oh, yeah, man. Come on now. You guys are living large over there. You guys are worried about the expressway
the toll.
Pass. You guys are going to the game.
Yeah, Billy, we got to start living the Corda way.
Yeah, I know, right? Wow, that's not easy. That's easier said than done.
I do got to say, though, I think the vibes of the Mr. Negadelphia are kind of rubbing off because we got Scott in Atlantic City 24-17. Birds lose.
What?
So, Mr. Negadelphia, I think the vibes of you
Scott
being on the
AC?
show.
What is that? What's the score?
24-17. Birds lose.
All right, so he's taking the Niners.
What do you got to say about that, PJ?
I got to be honest with you, man. I am not worried about the 49ers.
Wow.
I think we're going to play really well against them. I think we match up well, and I think that we maybe have been holding back a little bit, and I think Scott's right. I think that if we run the ball more and get Jalen involved in running it a little bit, it's going to open everything up.
Hey, PJ, do you subscribe to the theory that Jalen Hurts has not been, or they've not been showing their cards, like their offense, that they haven't been firing on all cylinders because on purpose?
It certainly would be a great thing to believe right now as we're heading in, right? I mean, I don't disagree necessarily. We haven't shown a lot of offensive. There's been less variance of what we've done, right? We've been doing the same things, very predictable, but we are still winning games a lot. Like we were, skating by a little bit, but now's the time to open it up. So if we do have something in the playbook, Nick, let's show it. You know what I mean? Let's put it out there. This is the time.
We're talking with Mr. Negadelphia, P.J. Corda, brought to you by the Vassar Pool Service. P.J., like the Eagles, if they're playing a home game and this crowd, it's a 4:30 game. Everybody's getting all juiced up. If you jump on the 49ers early, I think it's all lights are out.
Yeah, I think we get ahead, and that's what we need to do. We need to get on there, set the tone, get the crowd involved, get everybody going, and then we just dictate what we want to happen there,
But I think, we saw, yes, Billy didn't see it, but the Bears and Packers game. But we have seen it earlier in the year against the Cowboys, 21-0 going into halftime. Blew it. It's a 4-quarter game. We can start hot, but you got to maintain.
Yeah, but Alex, you know what? So PJ and Alex, I always talk about aesthetically pleasing games. You want to see them look like they know what they're doing. But in the playoffs, I don't care. I don't care. You know what I mean? I don't care if they win 13-12.
I'm not even saying aesthetically though, but to win that game.
No, but you know what I'm saying? But I agree with you. But now, all that stuff is in the past. This is the playoffs. And all you got to do is win, and I don't care how you do it.
I agree.
Yeah. And I got to tell you guys, when I was watching that Green Bay game, I was like third quarter, I was ready to turn it off. It was the one way, you know what I mean? It was like, what's the point, And then the fourth quarter, wow, just total comeback. But, I mean, they got to play all 4 quarters. They want to win these games in the playoffs. Everybody's going to be hustling for it.
I think Harbaugh is going to be getting a call from the Green Bay Packers. I think LaFleur's out of there.
He very well may be. Yeah.
So Kyle Shanahan is 2-1 against the Birds. But not in the playoffs. That's the one loss, right? Against Nick Sirianni. So
I know we beat them in the playoffs.
Yeah, we beat them in the playoffs, but the 2 regular season, I think we're 2.
They came here and kind of gave it to us.
Yeah, they spanked us the last time they were at the link.
Yeah, well.
They're saying these offensive.
I mean, look, you can't win them all.
I know. Can you imagine people are driving up to the game right now? We're getting them all pumped up, right? Everybody's getting pumped up. There's nothing like PJ. I told Alex, I told Nick yesterday on the show. There is nothing like walking into an Eagles game at the Link in a playoff game. The crowd is pumped up, especially when you're feeling good about yourself. You expect look. This team won the Super Bowl last year. Jalen Hurts was the MVP. They've got experience. They know what it takes.
Oh, yeah, and let me tell you something. Playoff games, there's electricity there, man. It's a lot of pressure. It's a whole different atmosphere. And them coming into our stadium where, like you said, they were – at one position, they were going to have home field advantage throughout. They blew that, and we're going to make them pay for it,
All right, PJ, give me your prediction for today's game.
I'm going 24-10 Birds.
24-10 Birds. That's a pretty solid win, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That sets the tone. Yeah, absolutely, man.
PJ, I can't thank you enough for everything you do for the locker room. I hope Kelly's well. Let's go, Birds, and we'll talk to you again next week.
Have fun, boys. Good luck at the game.
Thank you, PJ.
There he is, Mr. Negadelphia, P.J. Corda, sponsored by the Vassar Pool Service. Not happy with your pool people? Call the Vassar Pool Service, 609-204-6939. They've been in business for over 30 years, covering all of South Jersey. Ask for Dragon. Tell them the boys from the locker room sent you. That's the Vassar Pool Service. Hey, for over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark with a friendly staff. It's no wonder why why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is a proud sponsor of the Locker Room with Billy Schweim. Throwing a party, preparing for today's Eagles game? Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out the website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. They deliver. All right, I want to tell you about McCann Appraisers for all your real estate appraisal needs. Call John A. McCann & Associates, 609-263-7422, whether for commercial or residential properties, for estate, tax, financial planning, divorce financing, and more. The professionals at John A. McCann & Associates are licensed and ready to assist you. Give them a call anytime, 609-263-7422. All right, when we return, we'll continue with more here in the Locker Room with Billy Schweim and Alex Berardis as we get you ready for Eagles football right here on 97.3 ESPN.
The wait is over.
Touchdown!
The quest for the Lombardi returns to South Philly. It's the wild card round as the number 3 seeded Eagles host the 6 seeded San Francisco 49ers at the Link. Don't miss a single snap with the legends, Merrill Reese and Mike Quick, calling all the exciting playoff action.
Here comes the rush. They've got him!
Coverage begins later today with the pregame at 3 p.m., followed by kickoff at 4:30. The playoffs live here. 97.3 ESPN, South Jersey's Eagles playoff station.
Ocean City's real estate market is red hot, and you need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Rhymes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Rhymes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, condominiums, and duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects or investment opportunities. Mark Rhymes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now, 609-425-2042, or check out his website at grimes.com.
Hi, this is former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver David Klemick. Are you looking for the ultimate spot to go catch the big game? Bulldog Sports Bar and Grill in Galloway Township is your home for great food, cold drinks, and non-stop sports action. Whether it's an NFL, MLB, NBA, or NHL game, they've got all the action on their big screen TVs, plus one in every booth. Sink your teeth into their famous wings, juicy burgers, thin crust pizza, and signature stromboli. Thirsty? They've got ice cold beers on tap and handcrafted cocktails that keep you refreshed. So bring your crew, grab a seat, and feel the energy at Bulldog Sports Bar and Grill in Galloway Township. It's where sports fans go to win. Tell them Dave Klemick sent you.
Sound familiar? At Mattress Firm, we understand there are many problems that can keep you up at night, like snoring, aches and pains, or sleeping hot. Our sleep experts have the unrivaled know-how to match you with a mattress that can help. And now at Mattress Firm, save up to 60%, plus get a free adjustable base with select Sealy mattresses. For the great sleep you deserve, visit Mattress Firm. We make sleep easy. Restrictions apply. See store or website for details.
Sal Vulcano, Everything's Fine Tour. One hilarious night of brand new stand-up material from Sal Vulcano.
Don't lie to me. Tell me the truth about Thunder. Did you tell me it's God bowling? I took that information to school. I got my ass handed to me.
Sal Vulcano live. Saturday, February 28th, Ovation Hall and Ocean Casino Resort. From Impractical Jokers and the Hey Babe and Taste Buds podcast, it's Sal Vulcano. On sale now at theoceanac.com.
Joe Fallon did something smart. He saved hundreds on auto insurance switching to Progressive. With that money, he commissioned a portrait of himself. Does Joe already know what he looks like? Yes. Do guests know what he looks like? Also yes. But not as art. It's Joe's savings, and if he wants to spend it on a velvet painting of himself with a white tiger at his feet, we say, roar, Joe, roar. Switch and see if you could save with Progressive and treat yourself. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
We're famous for our buffalo wings. The Piccalilli. When it comes to cooking wings, we're the king. The Piccalilli.
The champs are back, and it's game time at family-owned Piccalilli Inn. Skip the lame chains and treat your friends to their world-famous wings for eat-in or carry-out. And 6-packs to go. For game day, get your chicken wing fix on Route 206 in Chemog, New Jersey. Visit Piccalilli.com.
If you can't stop in, stop back. The Piccalilli Inn.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, let's go, Birds. We're all pumped up. Alex, you're so funny.
We got a yoga studio.
This is so funny. I got to tell everybody. So I'm having a problem with my back. I got sciatic nerve that's just incredibly painful, and so during the commercial break, I got down on the floor and I did the stretches that they told me to do. And you took a picture of me, unbeknownst to me.
I
took a picture.
No, there's some I had to take.
Oh
that picture.
my gosh, it's so funny. Put that up on our StreamYard if you want to. It says getting ready for the game, and PJ went stretch it out. I'm pumped up, and if I got to stretch, whatever I got to do for an Eagles win.
There's the Schwarber.
There it is. If you're watching on the X platform or YouTube, he just held up the picture. 609-403-0973. We're taking your predictions. Whoever is the closest, I'll give him a T-shirt, an Eagles T-shirt from Pro Image Sports and Fan Treasures. We'll get Johnny D. Maria. He'll donate that to us, and we'll get it to the winner. And I'm writing all the information down. 609-403-0973.
Well,
Make a prediction.
We got Drew from EHT.
Drew?
One more.
All right.
Drew from EHT. 23-21 Eagles. Niners miss a long field goal as time expires.
Wait, say that again?
23-21.
Niners?
No, Eagles.
Oh, okay,
23-21 Birds. Niners miss a long field goal as time expires, and the Birds hold on to it.
All right, so I'm not writing anybody's number down. So whoever wins, I'll just shout out their name, and then they got to get in touch with us, right? Unless can you save those text messages or no?
I mean, they're all on the.
Will they be there next week, or can you take a screenshot or something?
No, it'll all be there.
All right, so I'll mention it next week,
and then you're gonna get some swag.
Yeah, get some swag from Johnny D. Maria. 609-403-0973. At the bottom of the hour, we'll talk about fantasy football guru Brian Hartley, brought to you by Charlie's Bar. I wonder if he's on the way up to the game. You know, Scott Simpson, Mike Dunleavy, Frank Unger. I will never forget being in the stands when they won they beat the Atlanta Falcons in the NFC Championship game to go to the Super Bowl against the Patriots in 2004. Total pandemonium. It was unbelievable. And it was freezing cold, but I didn't feel the cold. I was so pumped up.
Yeah, when you're in the stadium and the place is rocking, it could be -10 out there. I'm still gonna feel like I'm gonna feel like I'm PJ Corda down in Florida.
Yeah. What did he say? It was like 78 degrees.
Yeah, something like that. Hey, I'd rather. I don't know about you, Billy, but I'd rather be in the Link than down in Florida today.
Oh no, I'd rather be at the Link. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
there's no better place to be. It's now 11:21.
He's got the
countdown is on.
Today. It's going to be the happiest place on earth.
Well, especially if the Eagles win, because on the contrary, if they, God forbid, if they lose, there'll be no more of a depressed feeling walking out of the stadium. If
the city might explode.
No, yeah. Do you think people are taking this? We're not taking it too lightly, are we?
Possibly.
You think so?
But I'm confident.
No, I'm really confident because if you just look, I think because of the experience factor, right? They know what it feels like to be in that, like the light when the lights are the brightest. I just don't think they're going to let this moment slip away. They're too good.
Look, if we're going to give credit where credit's due, San Francisco was one win away from being the 1 seed in the entire NFC. So if we're going to give credit, there it is.
Yeah, but look at the schedule the Eagles played. Cowboys, Chiefs, Rams, Buccaneers, Broncos, Giants, Vikings, Giants, Packers, Lions, Cowboys again, Bears, Chargers, Raiders, Commanders, Bills, Commanders. That's a tough schedule. Toughest in the league, Alex.
Yeah, and Nick Earnshaw and I have been saying it for weeks now. The only team we fear in this whole playoff field is the Eagles themselves, that they're going to screw it up for themselves somehow. I don't fear any other team in this field.
Well, like Tocchet said, the Flyers beat themselves yesterday.
Yeah, that's how
they made too many mistakes. If you don't turn the ball over, like Scott Grayson always says, what's the number one key to the game?
Turnover battle.
Turnover. You win the turnover battle. You play like you're up to your capabilities. You don't make mistakes and beat yourself. You win the game. We got a better roster than them, Alex.
Oh, yeah. We have, in my opinion, the best defense in the league, no matter what the numbers say or anything like that. Talent-wise, and, the guy on the headset, Vic Fangio, they're saying these offensive coordinators can't sleep at night trying to game plan for Vic Fangio.
Is that right?
Yeah.
By the way, look at in this Philadelphia Inquirer, there's it looks like his senior picture, Vic Fangio, with hair.
I heard a thing that
he had long hair.
I heard a thing that Vic Fangio gives out meatballs to the defensive player of the game each week.
That's right. Hey, by the way, when he first came to town, you knew who had him on first? I did.
You?
The locker room.
Who haven't you had on?
Oh, locker room with Billy Schwein. I had Vic Fangio on my show. He's his very first interview he did when he got to Philadelphia, and I had him.
Jeez. All right,
come on, Alex.
We got Dan from EHT. Dan's feeling real confident.
I love Dan. Dan's great.
21-19 Eagles.
21-19 Eagles. Dan.
Defensive stop in the end. Extra large shirt, please. Should I pick it up now?
Yeah, you know what? Oh, yeah. Well, whoever wins it, next week you'll tell us what size you want. And everything.
Yeah, we'll get into contact.
609-403-0973. We're gonna give away whoever wins this, whoever gets closest to this prediction, will get win a T-shirt from Pro Image Sports and Fan Treasures. Johnny D. Maria will hook it up.
Who else does it like the locker room?
No, nobody does.
Yeah,
it's just, come on now. You're getting you pumped up for the Eagles game. The Birds, if they win this game, go to Chicago.
That's what
I wanted to snow there next week.
I was rooting for the Packers so hard last night.
Are you afraid of the Packers? No, we shouldn't do this. Should we do this?
Yeah, we're here. We're here already.
We're here.
Yeah.
I just don't know if we should do it because we could jinx us.
I don't want to.
Are you superstitious?
I mean, the 2017, I wore the same hoodie, same shorts.
Same underwear.
Same undergarments, yeah. For the entire playoff run, and we won. But I got to be honest. I think we can beat the Bears, but I really don't want to play them. Just because, they
really haven't been playing well the last 3 or 4 games.
No, but they're a team that could just, I feel like literally last night, fourth quarter comes around, Caleb Williams. I don't know if you saw highlights or anything of it, but there was a 4th and 8 play. Caleb Williams made one of the craziest throws I've ever seen in my life to get the game going. And it was very reminiscent of watching an Eagles game. Up 21-3 at half. For some reason, Matt LaFleur wouldn't run the ball in the third quarter. It was 3 and out, and all passes. So clock's not ticking. Your defense is out there the entire time. It kind of felt like watching an Eagles game. I just hope Eagles. All right, we got to get through this week.
Well, wait, look, Alex, during the regular season, you have to have a certain amount of luck too, right?
Yeah.
But I think in the playoffs, it's a different animal. I think the better team, barring any major turnovers, you give the ball away on your own 20, 25, 30 yard line, you're giving up points.
Yeah.
At least 3, right?
Yeah, and part of it's luck, but also part of it is good football teams find ways.
The cream rises to the top. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, they somehow find ways to win. Vic Fangio, I don't know if he's going to allow the Bears offense.
He only blitzes 20% of the time.
But I don't think that running game on that Black Friday, they ran through us. They ran over us. They beat us up. I don't think Vic Fangio would allow that to happen again. But we got to get through Christian McCaffrey first. We got to deal with the 9.
Scott Grayson said something that he said that Jalen, the guy we got from Miami,
Jalen Phillips,
he hasn't done any stunts. I saw. I don't know where I saw it, but you got to keep Brock Purdy in the pocket. Once he gets outside of the pocket, remember he said you want to push him out of the pocket. I'm not so sure that's a good strategy. I think they should keep him in the pocket because, he's not that big of a guy. What's Brock Purdy? 6'1"?
If that.
Right, and so he might. But I do think Jalen Williams needs to stunt more. We haven't seen him stunt.
Yeah, but. Look, I'm already getting, from the Eagles app that I have, parking update. The Xfinity mobile lots are only accepted.
Guess what? Right now, it's 11:27. I feel like I'm the countdown to New Year's Eve.
Yeah, and we're getting parking updates. Billy's counting out. We got 2 more texts here. Brandon in Dennisville.
Okay, hold on. Brandon.
Yeah.
B-R-A?
A.
B-R-A-D-E-N. Okay.
O-N.
O-N. Okay. From where? Phoenixville?
Dennisville.
Dennisville. I'm pumped up. All right, what does he say?
Eagles 26-13. Playoff Barkley returns to form with a long momentum-changing TD run, and Goddard has a big day. I like that. I like Goddard.
Like 30, 40 names here.
Hey, people want that swag. And then
because people are pumped up for today's game, and I don't think we're overconfident. I think we smell blood in the water. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Also,
do you smell blood in the water, Nick? Or what's your name?
Gosh,
Alex. I'm so pumped up right now. I'm crazy. I'm talking like my mouth is moving faster than my brain can think.
All right, this is another text. There was no name. So, guys, if you're sending in your text, your predictions, send your name and where you're from, and then I'll read it so we know who to give credit to and so we can write it all down. But, yeah, we're sharks and blood-infested water.
Don't you feel I smell blood in the water?
Yeah. You're telling me Jalen Carter's just not chomping at the bit to get to Brock Purdy?
See, and Jordan Davis has had such a great year.
And
Can you imagine if the both of those guys, like especially with the 49ers offense right now, without Trent Williams.
Yeah, and
even though he's playing tackle, they're still going to get a good push up the middle.
We got our 2 cornerbacks who both just got AP All-Pro first-team bids. Second time in NFL history that 2 cornerbacks from the same team have gotten All-Pro first team.
Right.
So Cooper DeJean, Quinyon Mitchell. I mean, Coop's going to be on Kittle, but after that, he's got to guard Juwan Jennings? Coop can do that blindfolded with his hands tied behind his back.
Nakobe Dean had a hamstring, and a soft tissue injury, it takes a long time to come back from.
Yeah,
do you think he's – I mean, we know he's playing, but how effective do you think he'll be? I mean, keep in mind, we got Jahad Campbell.
We got Jahad Campbell. Bond. Hey, Trotter looks good too. If need be, Trotter looks pretty good as well in that game against the Commanders. But I think it might be a rotation kind of vibe.
Okay, on the other side, we're going to talk with my fantasy football guru, Brian Hartley, brought to you by Charlie's Bar. For over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark with a friendly staff. It's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is a proud sponsor of the Locker Room with Billy Schweim. Throwing a party, preparing for the big game? Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out the website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. They deliver. Now, La Scala's Beach House is closed for January and I believe February. But that's okay because when you're inside the Ocean Casino, you're already winning, especially at La Scala's. You get handcrafted Italian classics, fresh seafood, and signature cocktails, all steps away from the action. Dinner before the show, late night bites after a big win. La Scala's delivers every time. Go to the LaScalasBeachHouse.com. Let's eat. When we return, we'll talk with my fantasy football guru, Brian Hartley. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim and Alex Berardis right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Hey, it's Mike Gill. Join the Sports Bash every Monday live at the Fanatics Sportsbook in the gallery at Ocean Casino Resort. Get your game on with the elevated bar and lounge, 12 slot machines, blackjack, roulette, and a dedicated area with 4 betting windows and 11 kiosks. The ultimate sportsbook experience. Go where fans become fanatics. The Fanatics Sportsbook in the gallery at Ocean Casino Resort. And join the Sports Bash live from 2 to 6 with me, Mike Gill, every Monday.
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the guarantee, those satisfaction savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to Train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenigan, owner of Lenigan Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call us today for your free train system quote at 609-399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Calling again, again and again. Calling again, again and again.
Hi there, this is the Negadelphian from the Locker Room, and I might be negative about our Philly sports teams, but one thing I'm positive about is Elisa's shoes. Are you looking for the perfect pair of shoes? Then step into Elisa's Shoe Store on Asbury Avenue, Ocean City, New Jersey, where style meets comfort. From trendy sandals or everyday sneakers or an elegant heels for a night out, they've got it all. Their friendly team is there to help you find the perfect fit, no matter what the occasion. That's Elisa's Shoes at Asbury Avenue, Ocean City, New Jersey. Go to elisashoes.com or call 609-391-8859. Tell them the boys from the Locker Room sent you.
Sal Vulcano, Everything's Fine Tour. One hilarious night of brand new stand-up material from Sal Vulcano.
Don't lie to me. Tell me the truth about Thunder. Did you tell me it's God bowling? I took that information to school. I got my ass handed to me.
Sal Vulcano live. Saturday, February 28th, Ovation Hall and Ocean Casino Resort. From Impractical Jokers and the Hey Babe and Taste Buds podcast, it's Sal Vulcano. On sale now at theoceanac.com.
Welcome back to Winter Hack Radio, the place for clever hacks to survive the season. Icy driveway? Well, try spreading sand or birdseed to help with traction. Snowy puppy paws? Well, grab a whisk, brush it off, done. Catch COVID-19? Well, just get
Actually, there's no hack for COVID-19. But if you test positive, prescription medications for COVID exist. Ask your doctor if they're right for you. Visit PfizerForAll.com to learn more. Sponsored by Pfizer.
The 2026 Air Force Reserve MAC Basketball Championships are returning to Atlantic City's iconic Jim Whalen Boardwalk Hall for the 7th consecutive year. March 5th through 10th, featuring the conference's top 10 men's and women's teams. The tournament is fun for the family, featuring a band jam, Spirit Squad showcase, and mascot game. Don't miss your chance to be a part of the action to see who will cut down the nets and earn a spot in the big dance. Visit MacSports.com/basketball for more info and to purchase tickets.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live here in the studio in Northfield. It's 11:34. People are on the way up to the game, and we're counting down the kickoff. 4:30 kickoff. The Locker Room crew will be there, and so will the fantasy football guru, Brian Hartley. He'll be with a lot of great guys. I know Scott Simpson, Frank Unger, Mike Dunleavy. I will never forget being at the game with those guys. I keep saying it. There's nothing like playoff football, especially when you're with your friends and with, 71,000 friends in the link when they win. There's nothing like it. And now it's time for my fantasy football guru, Brian Hartley, brought to you by Charlie's Bar and Restaurant in Summers Point, serving lunch, dinner, and spirits. Watch all the big games while enjoying their famous wings. Check out the full menu at charliesbar.com. Call them for takeout at 609-927-FOOD. That's 609-927-3663. Meet your friends at Charlie's Bar at the shore since 44. It's Charlie's Bar. Let's go to the sports hotline and welcome into the locker room my fantasy football guru and yours, Brian Hartley. Good morning, Guru.
Good morning, Billy. How are we?
Are you with the fellas?
I'm not yet. I'm on the way to his house. I was elected to drive. You know my van. We got all 8 guys going. So they needed what my kids affectionately call as the kidnapper van to drive today. So I'm all gassed up, ready to go, and we'll be on the road in about 20 minutes or so.
All right, who's the starting lineup for Scott today? Who you got going to the game?
So we got Carl and Eric, obviously. Got Scott and David.
Okay. Oh, David
Bug.
Simpson.
Yep. Myself and Bug. You got Kim. And I believe David is bringing a friend as well.
Oh, right. That's awesome. Carl, Scott, Dave, Bug. I'm telling you what, man. Like I said it numerous times, there's nothing like playoff football at the link, right, Brian?
It's unbelievable. And you know what? I'm very thankful. It's going to be in the 40s today. It's going to dip down a little bit later on, maybe a little windy, but dry. It's drying up now. And, we've all been there when it snows or it's 19 degrees and it is freezing. But, it's going to be a great game, and I'm very excited. It's going to be a difficult game, I got to tell you.
You think so? It's going to. So are we like in too overconfident here in the locker room?
Well, it could go a lot of different ways, but the way the season is going, I'm just trying not to get my hopes up here. But San Francisco's tough. Now, they have a lot of injuries, so that's going to play a factor in this game. But the Eagles, they got healthier. They're getting some guys back as well. And I'm just hoping the Eagles come out, we run the ball, and we play like we know we can play. And then it'll be a freeze. But if we don't, the 49ers, they're a team that, they can put up some points and they can get on a roll, and that could be difficult. So let's not get behind and let's not turn the ball over.
Hey, Guru, I think we're in their head. Remember the last time they came to the link for the playoffs? We smoked them.
Yeah, but they were banged up. They were on their third.
They're banged up again. It's in the back of their head.
That was a much different game. That was a breeze. That game. It was great. I love it.
Hey, Alex Berardis and I smell blood in the water. We can taste it. We think the Sharks are circling right now, man.
I hope you're right. Listen, I really do. It'd be I'd love to be like Washington last year, where it's just a nice, easy, fun game, and we're all sitting around laughing, knowing we're going to the next game.
Guru, I always say, like, during the regular season, you hear me complaining, and I'm skeptical about the way they win games, and they say, a win's a win in the NFL, and it's not easy. But that's the regular. So that's fine. But I get pissed off when they don't play well. But in the playoffs, it's just a win. Just win the game, and I don't care how you do it.
That's it. That's exactly it. And that's kind of the way this whole season's been, Just win the game. There's been a lot of wins that haven't been pretty. Even the Buffalo game last 2 weeks ago. Not pretty, but they came out with a W. So that's really all that matters at the end of the day. We can second guess. We can do this or that. But at the end of the day, if we're holding another trophy, no one's really going to remember how pretty or how ugly it was. Now, again, we'll remember how pretty last year was at the championship with Cooper DeJean and all those guys. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's about winning. And I could see this team going on a run. I don't think there's a more dangerous team in the playoffs. The question is, they are a question mark. You know, which team is going to show up? And that's going to be the issue. So let's hope for the A team. Let's hope they come out all cylinders firing. Barkley breaks off a couple big runs like he did last year. Hurts is throwing the ball. The defense is running around, kicking butt, and it'll be a fun day at the league.
All right, now fantasy football-wise, I know there are people. Most fantasy leagues are over, but there are they're game weekly fantasy, right? So let's get into some fantasy football. I know Alex has got a few questions for you.
Man, I'm in 3 different leagues. Let me just give you a quick layout. I'm in 3 different leagues, and they're all very different. One is the league I run. You set a lineup, a quarterback, 3 running backs, 3 receivers, kicker, defense, and a flex. You can make 3 drop ads up until the conference championship. That's a fun one. I got another one that's like a suicide one where you can only pick a player once, and you got to fill a lineup. And once the player is picked, you can't use them again. So you got to try to look at who's going to win, who might have a good game but lose, and you could get to the Super Bowl and not have the starting running backs because you already used them and you guessed wrong on who was going to win the game and everything else. So that's another exciting one. And then I got another one that is draft every player, gets drafted twice. It's 14 rounds, but there's no positions. You could have all kickers, all defenses. You could have it's crazy. It's so they're all extremely different, and it makes it for an exciting playoff.
I had a question. I was just wondering how much of an effect you think this is going to take on the game today. So the head referee going into today's game is Alan Eck. He grew up in Williamsport, PA, grew up a Birds fan. Eagles are 8-1 in games he has refereed, including the 2023 NFC Championship game that we won, and the Niners are 3-6 when he calls those games. How much is that going to play into effect today?
Well, I'd say if this was a baseball game, we'd have a better chance, for Williamsport. But I don't think it does. These guys are professionals. You know what I mean? Yeah. They do this job. Listen, every single person that does these jobs grew up a fan of somebody. They grew up watching the NFL. So, they're professionals. It's like every other sport. These guys go out, they do a job. But, hey, he wants to put a little thumb on the scale one way or another. I'm all right with that, too.
8-1 is 8-1.
That's pretty good.
That's a big sample size.
A little hesitation on pulling that flag out never hurt.
All right, fantasy football guru, give us your picks for the wild card weekend in the NFL.
Yeah, I am taking the Buffalo Bills today, also the Philadelphia Eagles, and then tonight, I like Houston tomorrow night, and tonight I don't know. That's a tough game. I think I got to take New England. They're just playing really well, so those are going to be my picks for this week.
All right, fantasy football guru Brian Hartley, you guys are going to the game. We're going to the game. The locker room crew's going to the game. Maybe we'll see you there. But all I got to say to you is, let's go Birds!
Let's go Birds. You know where to find me. Don't forget to get down to Charlie's. They got 22 TVs down there. You call for your takeout early. It's going to be very busy today, so call ahead. Get your order in, 609-927-FOOD. Get down there to watch the playoff games today and tomorrow. And don't forget, you got national championship in 8 days as well. Have a great day, guys.
All right, let's go, Birds. There he is, my fantasy football guru, Brian Hartley, brought to you by Charlie's Bar and Restaurant in Summers Point, serving lunch, dinner, and spirits. Watch all the big games while enjoying their famous wings. Check out that full menu at charliesbar.com or call in for takeout at 609-927-FOOD. That's 609-927-3663. Meet your friends at Charlie's Bar at the shore since 44. How about that, Alex Berardis? Good stat with the referee, but you know what? Brian is right. Like these guys, I think it's just a coincidence. I don't think, obviously, I don't think there's any messing around. I mean, you're giving me the eyebrows and stuff. I don't think so.
All right, so
why would they assign him to that game?
Because they know it's better rated. I don't know. What I do know is we got some more predictions.
All right,
here
let's
on the
go,
text
baby.
board. We got Bill from Tuckahoe. Go Birds. 35-20 Birds with a Coop pick 6.
Like the Super Bowl. I like it.
And then
God, you can get Grimesy. You can get Mark Grimes is calling.
Grimes is giving us a call.
Yeah, go ahead, pick it up. We'll get the Grimesy involved. The Eagles. By the way, Kevin Burkhardt and Tom Brady are on the call today. We'll be at the game, so we're not going to hear him. But I like Tom Brady. He's growing. I liked him as a quarterback. I thought he was great. He wasn't great as an announcer, but he's learning. He's cut his teeth. All right, let's go to the. Keep going. All right, so I'll tell you what. We'll go to commercial, and then on the other side, we'll bring up Mark Grimes. I wonder if he's going to the game. For over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark with a friendly staff. It's no wonder why Circle Liquor is named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is a proud sponsor of The Locker Room with Billy Schweim. Throwing a party, preparing for the big game today with the Eagles? Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out the website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. They deliver. Now, I want to tell you about, just about everybody in our area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that is run by ex-Philadelphia tight end Ken Dunnick. But were you aware of their private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month, they hold private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey that attract over 200 top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and see it's a fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or give them a call at 856-912-4007 for more information. When we return, we'll talk with Mark Grimes. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim and Alex Berardis right here on 97.3 ESPN.
The wait is over. The quest for the Lombardi returns to South Philly. It's the wild card round as the number 3 seeded Eagles host the 6 seeded San Francisco 49ers at the Link. Don't miss a single snap with the legends, Merrill Reese and Mike Quick, calling all the exciting playoff action.
Here comes the rush. They've got him!
Coverage begins later today with the pregame at 3 p.m., followed by kickoff at 4:30. The playoffs live here. 97.3 ESPN, South Jersey's Eagles playoff station.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson & Sons for electrical, they're number one.
Hi, this is Billy Schwein. If you're injured or if life takes an unexpected turn, you need a team that'll fight for you. At McMonagle, Perry, McHugh, Meshack, and Davis, you'll get battle-tested trial lawyers with decades of experience standing up for justice. Whether it's personal injury, criminal defense, or complex civil litigation, when everything is on the line, you want attorneys with experience and a reputation as one of the most successful firms in the United States. Call McMonagle, Perry, McHugh, Meshack, and Davis, 215-981-0999, or online at mpmpc.com.
Hi, this is ex-Philadelphia Eagles tight end Ken Dunnick, and I'm the current publisher of Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine, and I'm asking you to become a Camden County police officer and help make our city a better place to live. The Camden County Police Department is now hiring for sworn officers who are going to make a difference in our community. The first year's salary for the position is $51,000. So join the effort today to be part of something bigger than yourself. Visit CamdenCountyPD.org to apply online. That's CamdenCountyPD.org. Thank you.
Hey, it's Brighton Richards with Apex East Roofing. Yep, the blonde-haired girl in the original pink truck. Our family-owned business is proud to be an Owens Corning Platinum Preferred and Certainteed 5-star siding contractor. What does that mean for you? Premium products, expert installations, and the strongest warranties in the industry, so your home stays beautiful and protected for decades.
Get a price on your roof in 30 seconds at ApexEastRoofing.com.
Welcome back to Winter Hack Radio, the place for clever hacks to survive the season. Icy driveway? Well, try spreading sand or birdseed to help with traction. Snowy puppy paws? Well, grab a whisk, brush it off, done. Catch COVID-19? Well, just get...
Actually, there's no hack for COVID-19. But if you test positive, prescription medications for COVID exist. Ask your doctor if they're right for you. Visit PfizerForAll.com to learn more. Sponsored by Pfizer.
We're famous for our buffalo wings. The Piccadilly. When it comes to cooking wings, we're the king. The Piccadilly. Piccalilli.
The champs are back, and it's game time at family-owned Piccalilli Inn. Skip the lame chains and treat your friends to their world-famous wings for eat-in or carry-out. And 6-packs to go. For game day, get your chicken wing fix on Route 206 in Chemog, New Jersey. Visit Piccalilli.com.
You can't stop in, stop back. The Piccalilli Inn.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back. It's 11:48 as we count down the Birds kickoff. And before we get to my agent at the beach, you got a text message at 609-403-0973. Send us a prediction. Who's ever the closest next week will get a Eagles T-shirt courtesy of Pro Image Sports and Fan Treasures. Johnny DeMaria.
Yeah, we got Dawn from Cape May Courthouse. Think it's going to be a higher scoring game than anyone thinks. 33-21, go Birds. Size, large T, so I can, in parentheses, maybe share with my boyfriend, please.
All right, there we go. Now it's time to bring up my agent at the beach on the sports hotline, Mark Grimes. Good morning, Grimesy.
Billy boy, Alex, what's up, gentlemen?
Are you going to the game, Grimes?
I am sitting this one out today.
Well, you're going to be in the comfort of your own home then. All right.
Yes. Be watching it. I get a little nice setup bar at my house and just chilling with my kids and my family and watching the game.
Grimesy, I don't know if you've been listening to the show, but we're pumped up. Do you think we're getting overconfident? You think, or Alex and I smell blood in the water, but are we? Let me ask you this: are we too overconfident?
Yes, only because of what I just witnessed yesterday. So I truly believe that all these games are going to be what we witnessed yesterday. No blowouts, except maybe the Buffalo game. I don't think the Chargers are going to be able to hang, but we'll see. But reference to this game, I think it's going to be close. I think it's going to come down to the wire. I don't see it high scoring. I think our defense is going to play a major role today. And I see 24-21.
24-21, Mark Grimes. Grimesy, we went to the game Thursday night, the Flyers game. We had a lot of fun, and you were laughing hard when Chief came up, and I told him he was lucky, and what he said back to me right away real loud, he kind of forgot where he was.
Yeah, man, I had so much fun with you guys that night, and I want to do that again. To be quite honest, hopefully P.J. doesn't forget about us and invites us again. But that was awesome.
And I wish you were going to the game. Was the whole lot? He got the locker room tickets for the whole cruise going up. We're going to be sitting in the club box.
Hey, that's the spot to be. I'm a weather guy, so I just looked at the weather map, and there's a big cold front. Already cold outside, so it's going to be chilly up there tonight.
Yeah, the temperature's dropping. I wonder if that'll have any effect on the 49ers. I mean, they're playing hurt as it is.
Well, I mean, listen, we're going up against McCaffrey, Purdy, Kittles. I don't know, man. I'm telling you, this is going to be an all-out battle. All-out battle.
Mark Grimes, I'm telling you, man, I don't know what it is. Alex and I are like we're all eagled up and we're all pumped up. I don't know, like. I know how when I always say during the regular season, like you see a game that's not aesthetically pleasing, and and you hear a win's just a win, it doesn't matter. In the regular season, no, in the playoffs, a win's just a win. You know what I mean? You got to just win the game.
Correct.
I don't care how you win it, just win it.
Just win it. But it's going to be interesting. I don't know what this is. Just hope Jalen. I hope they do run some run play option today, like we spoke about last week on the show. Just got to mix it up because we're too predictable. And let's see if they were holding their cards close to their vest the whole season, and now all the playbook opens up now. We're going to find out in a little bit here.
Grimesy, we're playing the Rocky theme song coming back. I showed Billy the video. I just saw a video come across my feed. They got Niners fans standing on the Rocky statue, putting Niners flags on top of them, jerseys. We're gonna have to make them pay for that.
That's a jinx, you know that.
Yeah,
that's a jinx,
everyone
too.
Who's done it is gone home real upset.
Those are fighting words, man. Come on, you can't disrespect us like that.
We got to show them. We got to show them what's up.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, my agent at the beach, Mark Grimes. As always, we appreciate you, and let's go Birds, baby.
Go Birds. Appreciate you guys. Have a safe trip up to the game. Have fun, man.
What's the prediction, Grimes?
Yeah. He said 24-21.
24-21, Alex.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Grimes, if you hit the number right on the head, you get your T-shirt from Pro Image Sports and Fan Treasures.
Oh, I love it. All
right, Grimes, we'll talk to you, man.
All right, guys.
All right, see you.
Have fun.
There's my agent at the beach, Mark Grimes. And matter of fact, Randy De Palma just texted me, and he said, Eagles 28, San Fran 24. Grimesy thinks we're too overconfident.
Look, I like Grimesy. I agree with Grimesy a lot of the time.
Nah,
I don't know about today.
Our ears are pinned back. We're ready to go, baby.
We got more. These texts have been coming in all show.
We're getting
I love it.
inundated. I love it.
Shaner at Hunter Mountain. 27-17 Eagles.
He's at Hunter Mountain? He's listening to us?
Yeah.
Oh,
we got Cincinnati.
Oh, my God. What was it, Big Cincinnati? Was it Big Cincinnati?
Big Daddy
Big
from
Daddy.
Cincinnati.
Big Daddy from Cincinnati. I love it.
And then we got Taco Dave from EHT. Birds 16-13.
16. Well, that's a low-scoring game. What do you think? We're playing the Bills?
It better be more scoring than that.
You know what, Alex? Here's another thing. Before I get your prediction. When the Eagles score a touchdown, you know they sing the song?
Mm-hmm.
Fly, Eagles, fly?
Yep.
I am telling you, there is nothing. Everybody's singing in unison. Everybody's getting into it, and it's deafening, and there's nothing like it. Being in the stands, singing that song after an Eagles touchdown.
Look, when we were there week 1, that place was crazy against the Cowboys. This is probably going to be 10
yeah, but
times
we were
that.
also in the half the game. We were in that luxury box. We weren't sitting with the peeps.
This
is a different animal, baby.
We were living lavish a little bit there. Now
we had catered food and everything.
We're in the heart.
TVs in
we're
there.
in the heart of Philly tonight.
Nah, we're in the stands with the peeps, man. We're in the 3 points. Our ears are pinned back. I want to put the pads on.
Just like the Collingswood days.
Yeah. All right, Alex, give me your prediction, baby.
All right, so we've been confident all show about this team.
Yeah, well, hold on. Before you give I don't care. I want to be pumped up like this.
Yeah.
But the only thing, here's the only thing, that when you get this pumped up, if for some reason if they lose,
that crash is going to be.
Yeah, it's
like I'm driving all the way back from your house after.
It'll be the longest drive you ever had.
No music, no radio, just a quiet, dark ride home.
But that's how confident I am.
Yeah, but I do think that game they had against Seattle is gonna be not what they needed. They were going for the 1 seed. I get it, but I think they got too beat up. We're juiced. We're fresh. We're ready to go. I think the Eagles' offense, like I said earlier, they just got to play like 25% better than what they've been doing.
Right.
The defense is going to do their thing. The defense is going to shut them down 20 points or less. Offense just has to put up just a smidge better than what they've been doing. And with that said, 24-13 Birds.
24-13 Birds. And I think, you know what? All right, so I'm looking at all we got like 45, 50 text messages here. And, of course, Dave, Nick, Scott Grayson, P.J., Guru, Grimes, Alex, we've all made our predictions. The majority of people are taking the Eagles, and I hope we're not overconfident. But just listening to everybody, I get the last pick because it's my show. I think the Eagles' defense is going to play. I think the Eagles' defense is a juggernaut. They're going to play phenomenal today. They're all healthy with the exception of Makuba, right? He's the only one that's out?
Yes.
Okay. I just think that the Eagles' defense is that good. And, Grimes said 24-21. You say 24-13. I'm more inclined to – so I think the Eagles win this game today 23-13. I'm going to go with you on the Eagles' defense.
Right.
I just think that the Eagles with Cooper DeJean and Quinyon Mitchell and Zach Bourne, Jordan Davis.
If you're watching the stream right now, I had to pull this message up by Aztec here. Your arrogance masks your fear. By the late second quarter, you may be blaming the refs, week off, your offensive coordinator, etc.
Wow.
My
arrogance masked my fear.
That's some next level.
Wow, that's
right
next
there.
Level hate right there.
Aztec.
Well, guess what? No, I'm pumped up, and I want to be pumped up.
He is saying we should win, but there's always that fear in your little green hearts, he said.
Well, let's hope he's wrong. All right, Alex.
That's unreal.
What a show today.
We're on
our way. Let's have a great day. I want to thank Scott Grayson from Fox 29 News with his keys to the game brought to you by Bltiz Market. I want to thank Mr. Negadelphia P.J. Corda, sponsored by the Vassar Pool Service. And, of course, my fantasy football guru, Brian Hartley, brought to you by Charlie's Bar. And my agent at the beach, Mark Grimes, plus all the people that text in. Let's go, Birds. Thanks for making the locker room part of your Sunday because nothing could be finer than talking sports with the Schweiner. Let's go, Birds. And I'll talk to you next week right here on 97.3 ESPN.
The preceding